The CTA and Chicago Public Library are teaming up to give you something that no one in the country has. And you won't have to pay a dime. Newsbeat starts right now.
It's finally happened. The Cubs are World Series champions. First time in 108 years. How do you feel, man? Tell me, how do you feel?
Dude, I already called off work.
It has been 127 years in the making, and Columbia's been talking about building a new student center. Now, it's happening. But with enrollment dropping, some are asking, is this the right investment? Tonight is important for both teams. They're going to have to get it right. And you mentioned this is a revenge game.
This is,
okay,
absolutely.
And it's in a playoff format. So it's win or go home. You can generate some momentum to where your team can connect and have that chemistry that you've been missing for the last couple seasons. A lot you could do with $50 million, and for some, building this new student center will be great. But for others, the only construction they'd hope for is right in the classroom. Preparing for life after college isn't easy, and for some students at Columbia, they'll know how ready they are when they walk the stage this May. Now, people love this idea, and for Chicago to be the first one to do it, well, that's just a bonus.
But first, Newsbeat's Ibrahim Samra joins us to tell us what's up with the Bears and the Bulls.
Well, first I'll tell you about the Bears and what's new for them, and that's absolutely nothing. They're still losing ball games. Now, the Chicago Public Library plans to create another partnership next year that would allow entry to thousands of more ebooks with or without a library card. They'll also launch a new ad and campaign in 2017 that will help make writers more aware of this new app. Lauren, you read books more than anyone I know. How excited are you to read on the CTA this time instead of at the library? Look, I was at Maggie Daly Ice Ribbon, okay, down on Michigan and Randolph.
Yeah.
And I probably wiped out 30 times.
That's amazing. I
But
could
you know
watch
what?
that all the time.
You know, for kids out there that are learning to skate, don't be discouraged because I got back up and I pretended like I know how to skate every single time. So it works. Now with the cheerleaders sideline, I got Heidi on my right. She's going to show me a routine. I don't know how to cheerlead, but we're going to try. Heidi, show me a routine. What can I do? Let's see what we can do. All right. All right. I'm already doing this fast. Woo! Woo! I think that was good. We did good. I can't do the high leg kicks, but hey. From football on the field to football off the field, free agent quarterback Colin Kaepernick has filed a grievance against the NFL for collusion. Today, his supporters speak out. Take a listen.
Kaepernick took a stand when he took that knee during the national anthem, in essence saying, America, be true to what you're singing about.
Kaepernick says in his filing that the NFL has deprived him of a job for non-football reasons. He also says advocacy for equality and social justice has been used against him by the NFL. A violent weekend in Chicago. 9 people were killed and another 19 wounded. One of those victims was the grandson of U.S. Congressman Danny Davis. 15-year-old Javon Wilson was shot and killed Friday evening in Inglewood. Builders expected to have it finished by the beginning of 2019. Guys, they've been talking about this for a very long time, but a lot of people are asking, are they putting their money in the right places? The search for high schools is now just a click away for CPS students. It's called High School Bound. The new site allows CPS students to narrow down CPS high schools based on their interest, programs offered, and location.
What's your advice for new Chicagoans?
Look, I'll just lock myself up. Just lock yourself in your bedroom and don't come out, because that's the only way you secure yourself.
Yes.
Being warm. Guess who's back? In a new video, Governor Rauner announces his re-election. He focuses on property tax relief, political term limits, and improving the budget. For the first time ever, CTA riders will be able to download their favorite ebooks, Chicago authors, and more on the CTA for no cost at all. Here's a look at what we're working on today. Celebrations break out at Standing Rock Reservation. After weeks of pushback on the Dakota pipeline, the protesters finally get some news that excites them. I think it's fair to say many of us were born in hospitals, but find out where this baby decided to make their entrance. High of 21 feels like 5 degrees, so if you don't have a portable wireless heater, it's not going to work walking down State Street, I promise. You're going to see a lot of people at Maggie Daly skating. One person you won't find skating is me, because anything that goes under my feet does not work out. Take a look. Yeah, I don't know if I can see that again. Look.
1, 2, 3.
Mayor Emanuel and President Kim of Columbia College broke ground on the school's new student center on Monday, saying although the cost of building the center will be great, the outcome will be even greater.
The dream of a place where students could be together, work together, think together, create together, and really a place to build a new level of community here at Columbia College Chicago.
Columbia has decided to partner up with Gensler Chicago, also known to be the largest design firm in the world, to build a 5-story, 114,000 square foot hub that will cost a whopping $50 million. Now, there is a lot you could do with $50 million, and for some, building this new student center will be great. But for others, the only construction they'd hope for is right in the classroom.
I wish the money would go to like classes that are really needed for like people who are about to graduate.
$50 million is probably not necessary to finish just a student area in a building. A lot of that money could probably go to students instead. Scholarships and things I can't even afford to go here.
Some students, however, are remaining optimistic and say they are happy to be part of something special.
I mean, I understand the students' concerns, but I would just urge them to see the positive and be excited about it.
And I will say, after 127 years, its time is due. You want pace it out. Don't go too fast. Think about it. Be methodical. Don't be rash like certain things I would do. 127 years? Okay, we're ready to move.
To the court with Archie Diacono. 3 seconds at midcourt. Jenkins gives it to Jenkins for the championship. The national champions.
1 month dedicated to Cinderella stories,
Davis is dancing.
buzzer beaters,
Backcourt heave for the win.
and a whole lot of money. March Madness is exactly what it sounds like.
Princeton Tigers are going to the NCAA tournament.
64 teams out of 351 schools get into the NCAA tournament every year. This year, an estimated $9.2 billion will be spent on 70 million brackets from 40 million people alone. That is nearly double the amount bet on the Super Bowl. So what are your chances of actually scoring a perfect bracket in this year's tournament? Well, we have the odds, and they don't look so good. Yep, get ready for this. 1 in 9 quintillion, 223 quadrillion, 372 trillion, 36 billion, and 54,775,808. Or in other words, 9.2 quintillion. I really want to know who you got. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Ibrahim Samra. Time is almost up for graduating seniors, and taking that next step may be a little...
Scary.
I think it's scary.
Scary is the word most students use, but graduating isn't all that bad.
Looking forward to hopefully having a decent job, because I do think that the journalism program here is pretty good.
Cheryl Morton is the director at WCRX, Columbia's radio station, and she says she does everything she can to try and help students.
I see the fear in people's eyes. So usually I just try to talk to them, let them know that we're always here, because you have to kind of cut that cord and let them go.
Laura, who is a senior at Columbia, says there are nerves upon graduation, and finding that big job has been going, well, okay.
Everybody else is like, oh yeah, I've got this job lined up over in California, and it's really cool, and you're just like, wow, better get my stuff together, because seemingly, like, graduation is here.
Reporting from Columbia College, I'm Ibrahim Samra.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all.
Once known for holding the longest championship curse in sports history, the Cubs now know what it feels like to win a World Series. It was one for the ages, but we all know 2 rings are better than 1. Question is, can they do it again?
It's exciting for all of us, you know, and that part of the season never gets old. You know, September is always a fun time when you're in the mix, so we all look forward to it, and it'll be fun for us to, you know, play some real important games here.
Last season, the Cubs had to worry about breaking the curse. This season, all they have to worry about is baseball and getting back to the World Series.
We won last year. We got that monkey off our back. We got a great manager. We've been there before. I just think we got what it takes. We're coming together at the right time of the year.
Now, this fan was actually born in Milwaukee, but says Chicago will always be his home.
I love Milwaukee, but it's Chicago all the way.
Do you think they're going to repeat this year?
It's going to be hard, but we got a good chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? I think the Cubs will be just fine with that.